Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. I'll be on my own this evening. Cookie is busy with work, so you'll just have me for company. Oh, and we've got to wait for the sun to come up. We need to get home because we've got a lot of gear on us. What's that? Some shit 9mm thing that will sell. No, it's 74U. Okay. Got a key to get home. Code lock. Yeah. So we've got some stuff we need to do. Let me just adjust some stuff a second on the screen while we're waiting for morning to come in. I just worked out I do need access to Discord. I didn't think I did, but it will make sense just to have access to certain things in there in case we can do what I'm hoping we can do. We'll see. As I said, it is just me tonight. Cookie is busy, unfortunately. So we are up there. That's fine, we can deal with that. Get rid of that RV. Time's at 2:08. Okay. Once the sun comes up, we'll start moving for home. We'll do a bit of base sorting, we'll do a trader run, and then we'll get out on the ground and see if we can do some shit. Don't have a battery, do we? Just stick in the G's now. Okay, so basically we're waiting for morning, guys, then we can move out. But we will be solo. So welcome anyone that coming to chat and say hello, basically. Just waiting now for morning to come up. It's not that far away. It's 3:30 already. And then a run home from Tissy. Back to the base. Do some sorting. Down to trader. See if we can buy ourselves a battery, because that's important. And then see if we can do a key, I suppose. Check what missions we've got on. Gather 2 black IFAKs. We've done 1. I've got to kill 2 more zombies. Okay. Spark plug and a wrench. Eliminate a player. Travel to Rogon and search the area. Okay, so we could do search to Rogova. That would work. That's something, isn't it? Let's see where base is. Let's start moving out, shall we? So I did chew over which server I was going to run solo on tonight. Whether I was going to run solo on a different server, and I was looking for 1, 2s and 3s, and I was like, I play a server that's got trios. And you just fucking play that. So what if I get tapped? That's life, isn't it? I'm going to have to get used to playing this in duos, because Cookie will soon be on leave. Be away for a long time. Not that. He's just got stuff coming up in his life that means he won't be gaming for a while. which does mean that it'll be me on my own and then me and Chuckles when Chuckles is about. And then Cookie will always have a place in the team, so as soon as he's available, if he's got a couple of hours that he can jump on, or an hour, there'll be a place in the team for him. But mostly it'll just be me. So I've got to get used to running this solo server. Solo server? Server solo. That's the word I was looking for. Which is fine. And then Chuckles when he's on weekends. But it's hard to go from team down to solo on a punchy server. There's a lot to get your head around sometimes when you're not used to it. It is what it is. Can't solve it any other way than running it. We do need to go zombie hunting, so I need to turn in a quest. I don't really want to take the Delta rifle out for that. We've got a few things to do. Not really got the armour for this. That's okay, though. Running solo ain't a freaking problem. But if you're in chat, if you're watching at the moment, please say hello. We are making our way back to base, do a bit of sorting of loot, and then get back out on the ground. We need to sell some rubbish, make some money, try and buy another battery, because the batteries are the issue that we have. Try and stay clear of any issues. I realise we're quite close to biathlon, which you don't really want to bump into. Getting home's more important at the moment. So I've got this Delta 5 to get home. And I'm going to try a code lock on a safe, see if that works. If it does, that's massive. And how much that potentially hurts the timer on the base file. We also potentially might go up a layer just to give ourselves a shooty spot. Haven't decided on that yet. Well, that's what we're basically doing this evening. Let's get home first. We'll try and complete some missions tonight. Some sales. Don't really get up to no good. Maybe go hunting for some trouble later on. If we get killed, we'll do a loot run in. A few more zombies killed gets us a quest completed. And we've got to visit a certain town to recce it. So that would make sense to go to that town. See if we can complete 2 birds with 1 stone as such. Get home first and sort the base out. First major task. Bit of base sorting. Something switched in the brain if I'm going to play this server solo on a regular basis. Chuckles is US based, so he's currently at work. His day off is Thursday, Friday this week. We've got a door. Oh, look, someone's been around. I need to sort all the loot out. Another quest completed. Medical. Do medical first. With me. Another medical to go away. Don't think so. Good start with. First thing to do, can we add that to there? The answer to that is yes. That leaves us with 3.5 days, but it's not real days at the moment because the battery's gone down. 4.15, that's good. So code locks on stuff inside the base doesn't add to stored code locks. So that makes sense. That's worth having. There for a moment. Put that in there. That and that. Don't need that, but we'll pick it up. Okay, this is good. Chuckles! Chuckles, Chuckles, Chuckles. You gave me a fright. Are you in voice? Hello, Chuckles. Oh, dear me. Don't do that
I saw
to
you
me.
were online. I was on a Rostov server that has horses, and I was trying to find a horse. I found a bridle, but no horse, no luck yet. But I saw you were online. I'm like, I'll pop in, and I saw you weren't in voice, so I'm like, okay. I don't. Gosh darn it! I remapped my in-game VoIP key. What is it?
I thought you were working. I've told everyone he's working, so he won't be on today.
Yeah, no. Mrs. I told the missus how slow it was, and she goes, "Well, come home and garden with me."
Yeah.
But she got the infamous headache and went and laid down. She goes, "Go ahead and play your game." I'm like,
Ooh.
"Well, you don't have to tell me twice."
The rifle safe now has a code lock on it with the normal code.
Okay.
It doesn't add to the amount of
Whoa.
days, but doesn't add to the amount of batteries needed.
Okay.
So,
Boy, but whoever raids us will be buggered. They're like, "God damn it, another one!"
yeah. So sticking code locks on the safes now makes more sense than building more pods, if that makes sense. Sticking code locks on things that will accept code locks inside the base is more important now than the other thing. Yeah, basically. I'm just working out, dropping off all the loot that I brought home yesterday and Cookie brought home. Cookie won't be on tonight. He's working late. Hi, Sarah's dad.
Okay.
That's a for sale gun. So that goes in the for sale gun place. But I really, because I didn't expect you to be here, I was like, I need to play solo somewhere. And I was looking for somewhere solo to play. And I was like, don't be so stupid, Goblin. You've got a perfectly good server to play on. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you first saw me, did you say anything?
Yeah, I was
Sarah's
like,
dad should go back in the video and see what I did.
yeah, you're pointing a gun at me. You evil person.
Well, at first it didn't show your name tag, and I heard the movement, and I'm like, someone's in here. It took a while. I was still rendering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, and that's for sale. That goes there. That's not for sale. Put that on the floor for a moment. Put that up. Stick the key on there. We did a tissy key last night.
Nice.
Not that it was ours, but we found one on a body that Cookie shot. There was an incident, as we
Well,
say.
then it was your turn to use it. It was yours.
And we got a, well, I've got it on my back. I'll put it on the floor for you to have a look at before I lock it away. You'll like it. I'm just putting away the stuff that we've got. Ooh, NBC stuff.
Yeah, that's very sweet.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. The stock is an attachment?
I don't know. That's just how it came from where we got it.
Okay, I'm stuck in stupid menu.
Have some clothing to put away. I'll be running around for about 10 minutes putting shit away, mate.
That's
just
fine.
Because I want to keep up with it. Yeah. Otherwise, it just all gets a bit on top of us, doesn't it?
Okay, there's the volume. Push. Oh, I have it set to that. Okay.
What's next to put away? These. All the magazines now are loaded with ammo. Most of them. I've got more magazines I brought home now, so not all of them. But they're all loaded with ammo, ready to go. And I'll
Okay,
just
yeah, I did some of that the other day. Yeah, that's good.
every few days I'll log in and sort out any spare mags we've got and do that sort of shit.
Boy, I wish I had this shirt in real life. It's a flannel operator's shirt.
He lost his 300 black in a nasty,
No.
nasty situation.
Oh.
Stale scope. Stale.
The Scar L is interesting. You can't change the range.
Okay.
It defaults to 25 if you're hip firing, and if you're aiming down sights, it's 100 meters. And
Sarah's dad, are you going to have a yard sale or set up a market stall? We'll be off to the trader, I think. Once we get there, that's a 338 mag that can go in there.
Oh, we had a
org, AKM, normal, no other specialist ammo. Yeah, 300 black in there. I think that's everything. Specialist old detonator needs to go away. We've got a detonator. Now we've got a lock on that. We probably need to stick the breaching charge locked away as well. Find where I've hidden it to. Okay, that's scopes. Fail. We'll run the for sale stuff down to trader, Sarah's dad, once we've sorted everything out.
Yeah, I've got plenty of room if you want to me to carry stuff.
At the moment, no. I think we're going to go and do some quests tonight. I think that's sort of my rough aim. And then tomorrow night I'll worry about batteries. And from the floor, because nobody needs one of them in their lives. Right, and that's that all sorted. I need to get that sorted as well for this thing.
Wish I'd had this gun rack when I was playing solo. That is nice.
Will that take
the little camouflage?
Yes, it will. Good. Get that down there. Mags. Ammo. Bridge. A set of MVGs. First aid. Right. That can go. Birthday box. Dealt with. Nearly there, mate. Mode to go in there. Good, good. There.
Just some personal prep so I don't go red on you while we're running.
Yeah, I'll need to do that once I've done the other shit.
Sarah's dad, did you put in the votes on GoblinZ's next incarnation? I did.
I don't expect everyone to. Yeah. I only really want, you know. Yeah. Open the fridge, put the water away. More water bottles, good. I've got some 300 black to go away and some MVGs. MVGs should be in one of these. If you were MVGs, where would you be hiding to? Well, that's going there. Need up there somewhere. New ammo, grenades. That's a grenade. Good. Right, 300 black goes inside there. I thought I was going to be doing all of this without any company. And then there's this weird Chuckles lying inside the base, ready to ambush me. There we are, that's that done. Oh, you're finding it awfully funny. That's MVGs there. Right, MVGs there. That's that done. And my MVG. So we're up to 4 sets of MVGs, mate. Some magazines to put away. Org, mags. Org is there. Stayer. AKM mags, but very big. There for them. They need to be sorted out. SVD mags goes down there. That done. Right, then let's get my mags loaded correctly. I unload that mag. Right, we're nearly there. I need to eat and drink, and then I've got somewhere we can go. There's doubt I can't talk though. I had 15 lockers all full of loadouts, including MVG's, armor, helmets, backpacks, as well as 7 of every gun type. And I mean every gun with optics. I left that server. Yeah, if it's too easy, there's no point. A with and a spare mag there. Once I'm dead, that can go into sale. We don't need 5.45 mags in our lives. So once I'm dead, that's that dealt with, and box of nails needs to go with box of nails. Look at that. Nema.
The savanna and the tundras are too long for my backpack, but I could take a blaze, and there's a
Oh, I wasn't thinking of running trader.
oh, that's what I thought. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. My
No.
fault.
I need to just eat some food, drink some water. Hi, Restless. My thing says a live solo adventure. Let me just change that because Chuckles has turned up. I thought he was going to be at work. Give me a second. I need to log into YouTube and change the title. YouTube Studio? No. YouTube Studio. Live content. Live. Edit title. Live adventure rather than solo adventure. We'll save that. That's sorted. Out of that. And we'll refresh that. There we go. Excellent. That's that done. I'm just going to eat and drink Chuckles, so I'll be good to go. Come prepared to die. It might go dreadfully wrong. That one. We'll empty that. Let's see. And then fill again. So I need to kill 2 zombies, and we need to visit a certain town for a quest. So I'm hoping we can accomplish both things in the same place, and then we can run to trader and hand them in, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I need 7 infected.
Yeah.
So yeah, sounds good.
If we can do them both at the same place, it makes life easy.
Get your 2 done right away, and then any others I'll pick up.
Okay, so we've got to go to... I can hand that in later.
Dr. Cookie Monster, you pick up everything. There's a pen. Good golly.
Oh,
can we write notes in this game?
Yeah. The trouble is that they'll log everything you write. So if you put anything down that shouldn't be written, you'll get a ban, and we all will. So.
Oh no, I was going to say we cleaned up after you, Doctor.
Yeah, and that would be fine. And then just pin it to the workbench or something. Yeah. But yeah, you can write notes. I hate pens being in game. It makes life so dangerous for streamers because you see a note, read it, and then and your stream gets banned. Yeah.
Yeah. No. If it's gonna add to the clutter and the lag of the base, though, I'm not going to do it.
Just do it on one piece of paper and stick it inside the workbench at the top near the nails. It will show. Yeah. Leave notes for people then. It's always nice having a safe that's got a code lock on it inside the piece of paper saying nothing in here. When somebody raids you and they blow the safe and they're like, oh, they're always happy about that.
They're not combining.
Okay, so we've got to go to Rogovo, Rogovo.
It's south of VMC.
Because that's where we've got to search. Okay, so that's not too bad a run. And I'm hoping there'll be zombies there. Yeah? So if I set an RV for the middle of that place.
VMC
marks the spot.
Yeah.
I've got a water bottle with me.
VMC will probably get us killed, though.
Sorry?
Nothing.
I'm not bringing a sniper with me. You're the sniper. I'm bringing just a AK. Up close and personal. Let's go do it. And if there's any zombies in there, great. And if there's not, then we'll go zombie hunting. Okay. 6Ks to go. What did you vote for on the poll? I only see the percentages. I don't know what people voted for.
I voted for Burr.
For what, sorry? For Grr?
No, BRR.
Burr. So, which version of Burr did you vote for?
Goblin Cold.
Goblin Cold, okay.
And I was thinking about vanilla ice cream. So.
Yeah. And vanilla weapons or modded?
Yeah, vanilla.
So I gave some choices. I thought that was fair.
The server will run smoother.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm hoping a winter wipe wins, but if more players vote for a summer wipe, I'll give them a summer wipe. Yeah.
yeah, I don't mind. I'm just happy there's votes.
I just thought it's some things I can put to vote. Does that make sense? Some things I'm not going to because people will go, we want this. Yeah. And you're like, you can't have that. It's like that, we'd like reskinned weapons. Well, that's very good, but the only packs that have reskinned weapons are like 3 gigs long. So you'll all be loading 3 gigs worth of mods for me to have 2 weapons reskinned. So that's a no. Yeah. If people don't want modded weapons, and if I had modded weapons, I wouldn't give a massive modded weapon pack. It would be some 338s in endgame loot crates. But if it's not to have modded weapons, then I'll put the FALs and the SVDs. Sorry, so the FAL and the whatever it is, 98, the Russian FAL. I'll stick them in endgame loot crates. Yeah. So the only way to get a 308 will be get to endgame. Or 308 military weapon. Because 76251 is 308. Less mods are better. It's difficult though because obviously I want to run a survival server and vanilla DayZ ain't survival. Yeah. So I have to put certain mods in, and also because I run long wipes, I also need to add certain stuff so people got things to do. There's not a lot to do on a DayZ map unless you add in stuff. And my mod list has been honed and toned and honed and toned to get to exactly what I want. I'm hoping I can get base building plus working next wipe, but then that means I've got to also load normal code lock and also load breaching charge. So that's 3 mods rather than expansion base build is 1 mod that does the 3 functions.
Oh, we're running right into the castle.
Yeah, that's fine. We've not been there yet.
Left, right, or go explore it.
Sarah's dad says Mark II and Sporters only.
Oh.
I would love to do a server that only had civilian rifles on. So civilian weapons, no military. I think that would be quite... So it would all be... You know, Tundras and things like that would spawn, but there'd be no SKSs, there'd be no M16s.
We got a train here.
Oh, they're shit for loot. We tried last night. They're vanilla loot. They're not worth it. No keys. So there is some custom stuff at this castle, Cookie reckons.
Let's see if we can get up here.
But a lot of what I'm doing on the server is... Oh, you found a better way up me, a little mountain goat, aren't you? Is DayZ editor loader stuff. So it's a lot of the modding I'm doing will be not mods, they'll be edits to the map as I try and turn it into Livonia 2.0, my version.
There we go.
There might be a base in here, mate. Well, there should probably be a base in here. Yeah. If there's not a base in here, there's a problem. And 2-2 ammo is only in the gas zones from Sarah's dad. You imagine that. You have to get a full NBC suit to get the ammo for your guns. What about Derringers? Are they allowed Derringers? Like for a high tier weapon? I mean, it is 357. I'm going to go a little bit tack now. Less running, more checking angles. Always expect castles to have bases in them. I'm in this tower, moving up it. No loot in it, which is a bit embarrassing. loot on the top. Falling out. A hunter jacket with a fucking stupid revolver inside. I've got some 7.62 39, mate, if you need any.
I'm using M4 ammo.
Okay.
And 308 for my rifle.
Yeah, I've got some 308 for you as well.
This is odd. No base.
I'm very surprised there's not a base in here so far. Just going to check the bottom tower. Things in here are open, so someone's coming through here. Second tower clear.
Alright. I'm at the drawbridge or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Surprises me
Watching
massively
down
that this has not got a base inside. I'd have put a base in here if we had thought that we could have done. Didn't even check the castles when we came on, and we always live in castles. Maybe next wipe we could do a castle build. If you
Yeah, I
want
heard
to.
you talking about it. Was it the dwarf castle you were thinking of?
I'd go for one of these towers if we could have it. Towers are far easier to build airlocks in. Yeah. So we only need to block off the door and the roof to stop helis. Yeah. So a flat panel on the roof stops helis landing and raiding from above, and a door gives you a door. Yeah. Don't need any of that shit. Inside a shoebox. What's in that? A box of matches. They're needed. And duffel bag. Oh, that's all needed. Not all. That's not there. I'll leave behind the 357 ammo because
I can see through the windows of the saloon, so it's clear.
yeah, you've got a scope. You advanced player. You with your magical mode.
Eh?
Yeah. I picked up 35 times 10 MREs today and loaded them all onto a vehicle, moved them 10 miles and unloaded them for the vehicle. And then tomorrow morning I need to load them back onto a vehicle, move them a mile and unload them. My pussycat arms, my kitten arms are hurting today. Not used to lifting stuff.
Mm. My job gives me considerable workout some days.
Okay.
So arms that sometimes are throbbing and swollen like Popeye.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
lower
no-
body needs the workout.
Okay. Yeah, so mostly my job is I do a lot of lifting, but it's not heavy. It's not like if we pick something up, move it, and then have a rest, or do something else, sit on the computer for an hour. But today it was I had to drive here, pick up a crate's worth of rations, move them to another location, stick them into a building overnight. Tomorrow morning, put them back in the wagon, take them to the unit that's having them, drop them off. So it was a lot of moving around, but I'm glad I've done it. And I'm not. They're not even for that. This is just me running stuff on the grey economy. As such, helping units out. It's all right though. Something different. Well, I certainly felt it. I'll feel it in the morning. I used muscles I didn't know I had. I used to work in a far more physical job years ago, but not now. Oh, Discord's crashed again. How surprising.
Well, I'm still hearing you.
It randomly turns off. It sort of goes into a black screen. And if I click it, it comes back up. I'm not sure why. It's a feature, I think.
So one of my other games, I can't use Discord unless I run it in
Hi, Hugo.
administrator.
Sorry, carry on. You can't use
I was
Discord.
saying, unless you run it in administrator.
Yeah. Ah, that's what I haven't done. Thank you. I used to run it always in admin, and then it used to hold. Yeah, I need to set it to admin.
Yeah.
Thank you. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know how to set that, make it default.
Oh, I can. I can talk you through that. Remind me that I need to do some photos for you. That's what I've not done. I normally run that OBS, but I've set it up for OBS because OBS works better in admin mode. To do with running permissions, if you're in admin mode, it just runs them.
We're pushing into push, and there's a feature on the map I don't recognize. Some sort of pale blue something.
A teleport place, if you've got a teleport card.
Oh, the trolley, okay.
Yeah. So that's a tram. Or trolley, yeah. But I wouldn't worry, we're not going to be using teleports. I don't think. Unless you've got a teleport card for us, it'll take us where we need to go.
No.
Nope. In trading 15 box of nails for a homemade breaching charge. Yeah, fuck that. We don't need any more nails. We don't need to build any further. If anything, the only thing I can think building now might be a tower out of our first box upwards. Because there's be no code locks on it, and all it will do is it will give us the ability to shoot people from high up. Right, we need to get out round the outside of this town, really, don't we? Not run through it. I'm just going to flank right hand side. Fucking scarecrow. Bloody scarecrows. I wish they wouldn't put them in DayZ. Not
We're
funny.
lucky the developers haven't animated them.
Oh, there was a server I played that they were evil scarecrows. They came for you. When you ran close to them, they would laugh historically, and then they'd run towards you and try and knock you on the head. And if they touch you, they'd kill you.
Gee.
Yeah, it was a PvP server, and the scarecrows at Halloween became evil. Like having snowmen at Christmas. Big base down there.
Oh, that's the scene. Back in my Xbox days, I've seen somebody conjoin the buildings right there and wall off the courtyard between them. Which they might have done. That's pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, when you think it's a 3-man, you'd have to be on a lot of hours to get enough batteries. Cookie's not on tonight because it's year end, so he's got to work late. Because UK businesses finish 31st of March, a lot of them, and start again 1st of April. Historically, that's the end of the financial year. So he'll be working late. He's applied for a different job. Well, he's applying for jobs, isn't he? We'll see how he gets on. Hopefully he'll get it. Or at least get an interview for it. I've been sending him jobs for the organisation I work for. Because he's young enough that he could join and get like a really good pension out of it. Do enough years, make his way up the organisation. He could do really well at it. Don't get me wrong, I'll get a reasonable pension because by the time I retire it'll be 20 years plus service. But Cookie could get 30 years plus service in, maybe 40, which would be an even bigger pot of cash. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got.
Be envious to that.
And he's got a Mrs. Cookie, and a baby Cookie with another baby Cookie on the way. So having a retirement sorted is not a bad thing. I believe this open field might protect us. You said, here I said might.
Yeah, I've been scanning the horizon.
You've got scopes. When it goes wrong, it's your fault.
No, just eyeballing them. I don't want to slow down. Keep going as fast as we can.
All I've got with me is IFAKs. I've got an IFAK and some strange blue pen that gives me adrenaline and health. Not quite sure how. I'm learning to embrace IFAKs though.
Yeah, I noticed that the IFAK I had didn't count for that quest.
You've got to pick new ones up off the floor. If I put an IFAK in a container and you pick up that IFAK, then it counts. But if you then put it away, it doesn't count. Because you need to have 2 black IFAKs on you to hand over to the trader.
Yeah. Well, the one I have on me is technically a shade of green, not black. So maybe that's why.
He wants 2 black IFAKs given to him. And I'm not sure anybody wants to give away IFAKs. Have you been practicing running? You've overtaken me.
I'm not doing as much evasive maneuvering.
I do a bit more zigzagging than you or Cookie. Eyes open. Everybody knows there's a quest here. These quests I quite like, because if you get killed, like I got killed and I've got 2 more zombies to kill, they carry over, so I've still only got 2 more zombies to kill after I was killed.
Yeah, nice.
So it's, yeah, that's quite nice. I don't know where the quest bit is in here. You've got to search this place out for potential trader location.
This is a Sokol building that's not normally in Shannara, so I'm going to check it.
Yeah. Might be a trader in there. I'll come in as well, because if you don't have the quest, it won't ping.
I'm upstairs if you want to go across the bottom.
I'll go across the top. Safer. Base in here.
We got told to leave that building.
Not on this server, though, was it? Yeah, they did not like us being on that, did they? I'm going to add some of those buildings to Livonia. Random places. Ooh, what was that update I had on my... Something came through on YouTube, but it's not showing up. What is it? Learn more. Oh, that doesn't count YouTube. Nice idea. I don't have 1,000 subs. So YouTube now has you can raid people. But it doesn't work until you've got 1,000 subs. And once you've got 1,000 subs, you can set up raids to other people. So when your stream finishes, but they're auto raids. So say you had 1,000 subs. I would say I want to raid to you. You would agree or not. And then if you agreed, it means that you would become one of my auto raids. And then at the end of my stream, when I click end stream, it would automatically put any of my customers, the people that are watching me that want to go there, to where
All
the other
objectives
place.
of Bequest a friend of a friend have been completed.
Where are you?
Near the sporting goods shop.
Okay. Okay, server's shutting down in 21 seconds for an update. Pick up some shit. Water bottle will take. I'm going to sit in here, wait for the server. There we go. Right, I'm going to update the mod a second, and then come back in.
Yeah.
Mod settings and verify. Quite a nice way of doing it, that it automatically shuts down the server when there's a mod to roll out and restarts it. Just not sure how to do that. There's a way of doing it in the code. So you don't have to do server updates yourself, it just fucking does it. Problem with doing that though is if the server update breaks the server, you haven't got a backup. Right, that's that done. Right, I'm loading back in, mate. When it comes back up.
DayZ is already running. Do you want to close it? Yeah, I guess so. Still hasn't logged me all the way out.
Out to chat. I'm just waiting for the server to come back up, guys. Server's going down all over the internet. I'm sure GoblinZ will need an update, but I'll solve that after the stream. Got a player on there at the moment. So. Come on, what? Go live again. Let me in. Trying to load me now. It probably won't. It'll probably fail. I'll go back to the menu screen. Server's unreachable. That's fine though. Did I tell you, Chuckles, you're having animal killing missions on GoblinZ next week?
No, I had not heard that.
So there'll be a
No, I had not.
so a quest hub with 50 animal kills that you can make, and you can repeat them. And then when you take like the pelts back, you get they exchange for ammo. So you get better stuff from bears than you would from a cow or chicken. Yeah. And it won't be a safe zone where you pick up those quests, because you know what I'm like. So players that want to do those quests will have to push.
I don't think your traders have ever been safe zones. So
No, it's not going to be a trader though. It's just going to be there'll be somewhere that's got it'll be marked on the map as in quest hub, so players know where to go. And it'll probably be in a not a starting area, but in a safer, in a more lower tier area. So players that choose to live in the high tier areas will have to move a long way to pick it up. If that makes sense.
mm-hmm.
I think I've spoken to you about we're not having gas. Don't tell the players now on the stream what they are having. Yeah. That's a surprise.
I'm sorry, what were we saying?
That's a surprise for the future. If it works. But it means I don't have to load gas masks. I don't have to load gas mask clothing, which can make things easier. Certainly help things. Right, I'm number 3 in the queue. Wait for a crash because it hasn't updated what needs to be updated, shall we?
25. Nope, I just went to 26. Somebody's got a priority.
What? This server, would you do it? I suppose it could be an admin. Yeah, it would be an admin. But then I shouldn't have gone from 2 to 1. I think I've frozen. No, it's still trying to load. I'm up to 4 in the queue. So yeah, admins have jumped
a
on.
lot of data.
Yeah, admins have
Just a lot of data.
Yeah, connecting in 15 seconds. I'm in. Oh, and I got kicked because I was too near a base.
Okay, and it's telling me my didn't. All right, go back out.
Oh, yeah, the base.
Tell me the mod didn't update yet. Oh boy.
Yep, I've completed the mod for a friend of a friend. So I'm going to get clear of the town and set as an objective.
Vehicles, right?
It was CFG gameplay, I think. It was one of the gameplay mods, but I just refresh all my mods. What launcher do you use?
I was using the DZLA.
Okay, so if you go into settings and then verify all mods, what it does is it goes through the whole list and just updates any mod that needs updating.
Ah, there we go. Hey, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Makes it a lot easier. Set up a new objective for Zombieville. We're right next to a trader. Should we go down to the trader and hand this quest in? Or should we go? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's go and hand the quest in, shall we? We're not that far from a trader. And I can sell the rubbish I've got on me that I've picked up. Once you get here.
Sorry, I was coughing a bit.
All right, mate. Didn't hear you. You'll be here soon, I'm sure.
Watching the little loading bars, like trying to watch a pot of water boil.
Yeah. I've set the RV to the trader, the middle trader, which is where we'll go and hand in our quests, I think. And I can sell all the rubbish I've got on me.
It did it to me again. It doesn't like this one mod. Should I remove it and have it reinstalled?
What mod is it?
Expansion vehicles?
Yeah. It will take a while. Just verify that one mod on its own. I'm going to run down to trader, mate. And then when you get here... yeah?
Yes, go ahead.
It might be a couple of gigs to download expansion vehicles. I would verify that to start with and see if that updated and solved it. And if that doesn't work, then I would delete the mod and let it reload it. Expansion can be temperamental. Found a base. Found a base. A buttery biscuit base. I'm pushing on for trader, mate. Only 870 meters out. We met someone on Northeast last night, airfield, and they had guns and they didn't kill Cookie and I, and we couldn't believe it. We were a bit gobsmacked.
Did they just not see you, or?
No, they saw us. But they might not have had ammo, I suppose, at that point. But they let us live.
That's possible.
And both Cookie and I were like, Yeah. Not will I? So let's push for 4. Trader, get this rubbish sold. Hand this quest in. See if we get anything good. If we get anything good, we're going home. If we get anything average, we're not. If it's a key or a code lock, home we go. We can always go home and then push Tissy to kill some zombies, can't we?
Yeah, I always seem to get one when I go through Tricresta by myself.
Yeah. They just...
And there's usually 2 in Moschino Mill.
Yeah, so the other thing is if you die, you push Moschino on the way home to get your zombie kills. If you get them, they go straight to Trader and hand it in. Yeah. I'm pushing across an open field to get to Trader. This is not the best direction to come in from. Wish me luck. Good luck, Goblin. Come on, Mr. Goblin. You can do it. Hopefully other people are having problems loading.
Yeah. Alright, I went through the whole list again.
Come on, teleport me. Thank you. I'm in Trader.
Yay!
Okay, it's given me a fast travel card as my prize.
I saw people talking about those are worth about someone had one on the player-to-player market for 1.5 million.
Yeah, they're not worth that. Go and see how much they sell for, or how much they're on there from the real world. Yeah. Detonators are 800,000. About right, I suppose. Gunpowder is 160,000 for one. Put things in. Can we do price order? Yes. So concrete is 3 million. Or 1 million. Mortar is 1 million. Yeah, the fast travel cards 2 million and 1.5 million. I'm not sure they're worth that. Code locks 600,000. I don't know why, because you can buy code locks from Trader for 80k. Why would you pay 600,000 for one? Concrete down to 500,000. Not bad. Keys 300,000. The one that we did, Northwest Airfield 250. Box and nails 200k. It was not worth that. Sleeping bags. Wrenches, I suppose for vehicles, yeah. Tents. A piece of rope for £5,000. Yeah, I don't think that's going to sell, really. Yeah, nobody really uses peer-to-peer for anything useful. Let's go and sell the rubbish to the trader. got 26, 27k nearly in rubbish. Not bad, I suppose. I'll wait for you to get here, Mr. Chuckles.
Okay.
Then we'll go off and find ourselves some zombies to make friends with.
Right, that mod is finally reinstalled. Okay, trying to get back in.
Okay, mate. Sarah's dad, I put a plastic banana in peer-to-peer for 100k. Surprisingly, there were no takers. It cost 10% of the asking price to list. That's correct. Yeah. Peer-to-peer is peer-to-peer. Though the actual, if you play vanilla DayZ and you find the banana, you've actually found an Easter egg. So on vanilla DayZ, you can get the shoulder holster spawn in with a banana inside it, and it's an Easter egg. I've had it happen once to me. Bloody role players are in the trader with armbands on. The ones that wear tracksuits. Probably home is the answer. Drop some shit off via Miskino maybe and kill some zombies. That would sort of make sense, wouldn't it? I'll let you get hit first, so Chuckles.
Of all the different military spots that you and Cookie gone through, where you ever see more?
Where? What's that? Sorry? More?
Infected. More infected.
Oh, Tissy.
Is he? Okay.
So if we run home, dump stuff, do you need to come to trader or not?
I had this one quest to turn in.
Okay, yeah, so come to trader and pick up the fast travel car. We can always keep them in base.
It says connecting to server N1, and it's been
Isn't it?
sitting on 1 for 30 seconds. Come on.
Thinking about it. Didn't say 1 watt, did it? It could be 1 hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
harsh.
So guys, the ones that are in trader, we're really, even though I jumped in the trader because it teleported me, I'm right down above Salisky Island. That's where the trader really is, somewhere in the air above Salisky Island.
Did you watch Wobo's video about Debug Island? I wonder if they put it there.
No, it's not.
Okay, not that far.
No, it's on Salisky. I've been to Debug Island. I did think at one point about using it in game until I went there and did the same stuff that he said doesn't work. You know, it doesn't work. But I've known about Debug Island for a long time. Ever since I first loaded DayZ Editor, I went, oh look, yeah. Oh look what I found.
So Don Sibley, very long time ago, was using Editor, and he gave himself like a shovel.
Yeah.
And was building garden plots and making a land bridge with that.
Yeah.
It took forever.
Hello?
Okay, I'm partially rendering.
Hey mate. The RV is on the portal.
Wait, it put me. I'm not in the buildings.
No, because you're next to a base. So because you're not part of that base, it ejected you from it.
Okay. Am I yelling to the
Yellow X.
the yellow RV?
Yeah. That's in the trader hub. And then when you get here, I'll set the RV on not Moschino, but sort of on the outside edge of Moschino, because if we can shoot zombies in there without running in, that will count as kills. Yeah, so if we go to the woods and we can shoot them with snipers, yeah, that'll do what we need to do without having to actually go in there. Then we can run home, drop off our loot, or run to the other trader, hand that quest in, then run home and drop off loot. I need to see whether there's any batteries for sale. There hasn't been for a while. Battery, electronics, not the 9-volt. The BS building items. I don't want it in purchasable. Buy. Yeah, it did say you could buy back the battery from the trader, but you can't. So we're going to have to find batteries on by Friday.
Just past the base. It's in the woods.
Yeah.
They did exactly what you've suggested multiple times. They started out inside of a little hunter's shed.
Yeah.
And now have built a box out from it.
It's a solo. It has to be, because you'd never be able to survive in that little thing as 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, they did a good job too, and they've already upgraded the door to metal.
Yeah. If I was a solo, I probably would just stay inside that and I might do what they've done, or go right round with a little like compound wall and put a roof on, so cover up the hunter hut. That might work.
Yeah.
So then you've got an airlock without it looking like an airlock. And then somebody blows the outer door, they're faced with another door in front of them. But they do make good solo bases, as long as you've got base building plus to build with.
There's a spot west of Devil's Castle before you get to Northwest Airfield.
Yeah.
There's both the little hunter shed and a hunter tower.
Yeah.
Just like 10 meters from each other. And I've always thought about making a little miniature fort out of that.
Yeah, I get that.
On
Livonia, the castle, like the keep that has a gate, that would make a good little base in the north. The castle that's not really there, not the mostly ruined castle that's got that little gatehouse like on a keep. You could build a garage door next to that and just have that room out the back. Or you could add a castle tower to it. That would work. You're nearly here.
Meters, yeah.
When you get to the house, it's on the left-hand side of the house. On the left-hand side of the door is the portal. Yeah, you're here. Excellent. Well done.
There's no difference, right?
No, still in the same place. We just get chucked out somewhere different.
We don't need another gun cleaning kit. I'll sell it.
I've set the RV for some woods overlooking Mishkino. I've got a sniper with me now because I bought a 5.27.
How do you buy more than a single round at a time?
Click on it, but don't click buy, and then go to the right-hand side where it says buy and up the amount. So you've got a plus symbol, and you can go plus, 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 and turn it to like 50, and then hit buy, and you'll buy 50 of them. I'll click the same so I can talk you through it better. So if you go to ammo, I get there. Just click on the picture, and on the right-hand side where it describes it, down below it, it says in stock. If you click the plus item, if you click plus, it'll put the amount up that you're buying. That make more sense?
Yes. Yeah. I don't that I could get.
I do like these trader hubs. If you're going to do trader, this is the best way to do it, with the teleport. Keep it off the main map. Stop the lag problems. Let me know when you're ready, mate. Do you need the well? I'll wait at the well because it's worth grabbing some free water before we move on, I think.
Oh, I didn't know there was a well over there in that corner. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
You good? Right then, let's exit and go shoot some zombies. 4Ks from the RV. I hate spawning in the middle of an open field. Shite.
Yeah.
But it's sort of, you recognise that everyone has that problem that goes to traders. You. Good.
Yep.
Thought I was like, oh, I hear footsteps. Yeah. Cookie did it the other night. He was like, there's footsteps near me. Oh, it's you, Goblin.
Yeah. Yes, was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago we had the conversation about your 7.1 headset. Now
Yeah.
we don't hear the audio correctly.
No, we don't. 100% we don't. You're better off going to a stereo headset, DayZ, because it's only set up for stereo. So, yeah. But you go into a modern game with a modern engine, and it can decipher the codes. And if I put things on that have proper 7.1, I get a far better sound experience.
You're 15 meters to my 2 o'clock, but it sounds like you're 2 meters behind me to my 5 o'clock.
Over the weekend, I invested in Netflix. I uninvested in Amazon Prime because I worked out in a year I'd spent whatever it is for a year's worth of Amazon Prime, and I'd only had like 4 things delivered on Amazon for free, and I could have paid for those deliveries and been better off. And I have 1 Twitch sub that goes out, but I'm paying like $9.99 a month, whatever it is, to give somebody £2.50. I'd rather just make a donation of £2.50 a month to their channel. But then, and I didn't watch Amazon Prime videos, but I thought haven't had Netflix for quite a while, so I'll get Netflix for a few months and catch up on all the stuff I've been missing. So, but when I
thought about it.
when I stick my headset on with Netflix, I get it in 7.1 4K. It's great.
You have the chance to watch the Gen X nostalgia series now, the Stranger Things.
Not going to happen. I'm currently working through, and you might not approve at all. So I'm working through the US version of Shameless because I love it. So the UK version of Shameless I loved, and then when they did the US one, I only ever watched season 1, but it was a long time ago. So I've just nearly finished season 1. I should finish it tonight before I go to sleep, and then I'll start tomorrow night when I go to bed on season 2. Sarah's dad, I haven't missed much. There'll be things I want to watch, and then we'll get for about a month, and there'll be nothing left I want to watch, so I'll just stop my subscription. Maybe 2 months is how I do Netflix. 2 months, and then just block watch everything that I want to watch on there, and once I've exhausted it, stop for another year. Though I quite like the fact that it comes with Sky TV now, or bits of Sky TV built in. That's not bad. Sky TV's our satellite provider over here, or one of our satellite providers over here, Chuckles.
Nice.
Yeah, so bits of that are built into Netflix, and if you've got Sky, bits of Netflix is built into that. They've done a deal to share data.
Yeah. Yesterday I was doing some reading on the EU seems a little put off by Elon's Starlink, so they're working on their own public versions.
I don't think it's his Starlink that's the problem. It might be him. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
you're trying to be you were trying to be kind, weren't you?
Well, they're all trying to support their UN and NATO allies.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to be kind again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but they realized it might be a security issue. So I was reading about like Iris with the square symbol on it, and some other ones.
It's a really difficult one because for a long time we've been in a situation where it's true what America's been saying. We felt safe because we had a big brother that was looking after us, so we could spend less on defence. That's very true, and all the European nations have. But when you switch the other way, the only country to ever invoke Article 5, we all came. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all bled on the battlefield for America. Without question. And I'd say that's worth an awful lot of money. Yeah?
Yes.
So, it is a difficult one. I see he's had to make an apology today to UK intelligence services.
Oh, do tell? That's not in my news.
Yeah, he said something about he ordered them to spy on somebody, and they told him in no uncertain terms that he was just a citizen and had no control over them, so to wind his neck in.
Good answer.
Yeah. And he didn't quite get it. He thought he could order around other countries' intelligence services. It was in the news over here. Which I did find quite amusing. Must be a big learning curve for him. Yeah.
He had his progeny in some sort of live broadcast again, and the child went off and was screaming off camera, but you could hear every bit of it. And I'm like, why are you bringing this token child with you everywhere?
think the child's a sensible one. It's difficult, isn't it? It's the world has changed. So we'll see what happens. See where we are in 6 months' time.
I once had to bring a splint to a guy who ran off these cliffs.
I can understand why. At night, I think I would have run off these cliffs. Well, there's currently 57 people on that want to kill us.
50-50 split or 60-40 or
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
how much do I need to carry?
110 people on the server. I was saying last night to Cookie, it feels like you really only die when you go somewhere that is punchy. You sometimes have a firefight in the woods, but mostly people are pushing areas with keys. Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you're just running home and doing stuff in the woods, you mostly get left alone. And people are looting up through big towns. As long as you don't live in a big town, you're pretty alright, aren't you? The occasional Cookie got killed outside the house. But I think that's just somebody looking for somewhere to live. And we might get killed now. Trying to slot zombies. Because I don't have a silencer and you only have about 2 rounds or 3 rounds before your silencer breaks. Yeah.
Yeah. We could just go in with the knives.
That would make more sense, but we need to scout first before we go in.
Absolutely.
Because if there's players in there, we can both potentially get our player kills as well. Yeah.
More left of you.
Yeah, I'm going to go left a little bit and get into a tree. Like a proper tree.
When we get in there, if you see anything better than this Slickster vest, let me know.
That's all I've got.
I don't see anything moving yet.
No.
That's not good.
Nothing in there, is there? And everything's open. I would say... How far are we from it? That will make a difference. Give me a second to assess that. Oh, we're close enough that it should spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see any... Last time I came through here, actually, there was a third infected in the woods on the far side from where we're looking. Near the, you know, where the pile of bodies is.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. Probably not a single item left.
There won't be anything in there worth grabbing. Because that item spawned at 300 meters as well, and with all those cases open, I think everything's been rinsed. I'd say we push through, go out the other side, push up home, drop off whatever we need to drop off, and then hit Fissy, just to get the zombie kills. Do you want a bag of rice?
No, I'm good on food. Munch away. Alright, I'm gonna swing left in these trees and come up from the direct south.
I'm going to do the same. I'm not moving across that open field. If anybody's opposite on the hillside watching to get kills, running straight towards them is silly. We'll go and try and find the zombies in the woods. Yeah. And if we can't, we know we can get them at Pissy, so... And I know that Pissy's a risk, but you need 10 zombie kills and I need 2.
Oh, 7. 9 total.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that white cross. That's that other white cross.
I'm on the body. Nothing here. Right, I'm going to push for home, mate. I don't like being around Mishkino. It's too exposed. But I'm going to cross the river and push for home.
What's the timer for a zombie body to disappear? Is that 5 minutes?
Depends on the settings they've set. And because they've altered the amount of zombies, I wouldn't hazard a guess.
So, didn't even see any bodies, so 10 to 15 minutes, we'll say. They could have come through and already left.
I mean, they've massively reduced their zombies on purpose to keep FPS up. I had people today complaining about Deer Isle that it's getting laggy. I'm like, yeah, there's like 25 bases on there full of loot. Deer Isle's a massive map that's full of loot. And then they've added more zombies in vanilla Deer Isle.
Oh, yeah.
That's just more of a problem. It's just... Things will be better on Livonia just because it's not so big. So I think we're probably going to... Because people on Deer Isle now, we're like 3 weeks out from white. And numbers are slackening off. And people are starting to complain about lag. So I think that we'll switch to a 9-week wipe. Because 12 weeks is probably too much. Yeah. Or maybe an 8-week wipe. It's enough time to build a base, do shit, gather your stuff. Then we wipe, rinse and repeat. I think that makes more sense. I'm hoping, and I'll tell you this on stream now because it doesn't make any difference, but if I can get the mod working and we end up with a winter version, either the winter versions of Livonia, as long as I can get the mod working, all the rivers and the lakes will be frozen, and to fish, you'll need to cut through them with an item.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, so you need to use your knife or an axe to cut a hole in the ice to fish. And then when you move 300 meters away, they refreeze. So I'm hoping I can get that mod working, because that'll make winter feel even more like winter. I can do that on a Chernarus or Livonia server if the mod works, because the data's already in place for all the coordinates. If I did it on DRI, I'd have to map every single item of water on the map, which is a lot of data to work out. But I'd quite like having frozen lakes on a server.
Did you sell that plastic bottle you picked up? Or you
Yeah.
still have it?
I sold it. Do you need water?
No, I was thinking we could stop and fuel. You said probably 2 bottles of fuel would be enough, right?
Yeah, we still need a glow plug though.
Sure.
And a glow plug's the more important thing, I think, because it's a bitch to find. What we need to do is, in all honesty, is dye F11, spawn in Chernarus or Electra, and search it. Yeah, for keys and glow plugs. And search everything and just bring home keys and glow plugs. And then as soon as you've got a key or a glow plug, you run it home. Or you run, if the key's close by, you do the key, and then you run home with what that's got. Or if it's actually, no, rephrase that, batteries, keys, or glow plugs. Because that card we've got is the highest tier card in the game that you found. Which is why there's more steps to jump through to use it. Here's open goblins for Livonia. Expect the highest tier loot chest in the game to have more tiers attached to it. It makes sense. There will be 2 high tier loot chests. One will be in the research establishment. There, told you the name of it now. And the second one will be in the bunker, which is modded to solarable, so you won't need somebody to operate the water. It's a new version of it. Different shit in there, basically. Right, I'm crossing the road from hell.
Yep. You get up on the bluff, scope. Oh, you don't have a scope, never mind.
Yeah, I do. 527.
I was gonna say, scope down there and see if there's an infected in Tricresta.
I'm not gonna sit on that block up there. I hear shooting coming from this direction all the time. Yeah. I'll let others sit up there and snipe people. I prefer to stay clear of it. If I see somebody moving into position, I might try and shoot them, but I'm not going to go looking for it. Because I'm sure people sit in Tricresta as well with scopes, looking at those rocks. Yeah.
My habit is, when I'm solo, I'll be way down the road. I'm scoping down the length of the road into it.
Yeah.
But I can't do that anymore because someone built a base over there.
At some point, you and I'll have a discussion about where we're going to live next, White. Because Cookie reckons about 3 weeks away from finishing. Probably 2.5. So we'll have to think about where we're going to live based upon and how, because I reckon just one airlock because of the amount of batteries we don't find. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the server. The batteries is going to be the nightmare. But if we have yeah, batteries are going to be the issue. And if we can't do it, we'll find another server that's similar that doesn't have the battery situation that Cookie can join us on. Yeah. Similar sort of numbers, similar sort of key cards and shit. But I quite like this. It feels like a good server. Got to take Merv out for a run at some point to visit all the caves in the Chernarus. And the hidey spots to build bases. He was running around Chernarus earlier and he said he couldn't find where the cave was. Like, okay, I'll do a run with you and take you around them.
In the northeast?
Yeah. It's in the different places. There are...
Well, that's right. You said you found one in Editor that you would never have known existed otherwise.
Yeah. Right, I'm home. Spare money off. Got the key card from Hello. Ammo. Ammo off. Normally got the matches off.
It's hysterical that if you go over the chair, your head gets caught in the chandelier.
Yeah. Oh, it's awful, isn't it? If I'm would be so tempted to remove that item of that chair because it's even happened on vanilla in this place. It's awful. We got 4 hours, 4 days, 11 hours on the full up now. Four days, 13 hours on the workbench, and we've got a little bit of a battery left. So it's Monday, that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So Friday we're going to need new batteries, or the base is gone. So tomorrow night we'll be battery hunting. Yeah.
Oh.
I think probably we need to battery hunt tonight, in all honesty. It might be an F11, put our gear in the bottom thing, F11, and spawn in one of the big towns and go battery hunting. What do you reckon?
Well, someone might run into us in Tizzy and start that off. Anyways.
Yeah, if we do the Tizzy thing, then we get some zombies, and then if we spawn in the big towns, and then go battery hunting, and then make our way back to a trader on the way home to hand in the
Sounds
quest.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if not, then when I run back from Tissy, where am I now? It's 2100. No, by the time I get back from Tissy, I'll be logging out anyway, because it'll be 2200 in an hour's time. Yeah, that sounds good. So the marker's onto it, Tissy. I'm ready when you are. Any washing to put in the washing machine? I found a server out there, a mod out there actually, that turns all those washing machines into working. Pretty rustling. Bloody game. Yeah, it turned all the washing machines into working. And you could put clothes in it, and you have to put car batteries in to keep them working. And then when you put your clothes inside and put them on a wash cycle, it repaired them to pristine.
No solar panels, huh?
No. But it also repaired all the pianos. So people could sit at the pianos and play them.
Oh. Now that. Of course, you and I were both on Lord of the Rings Online and Star Wars Galaxy.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We probably miss playing the music in game.
I don't, but I understand how that would be on roleplay servers would be the thing to have. On roleplay servers, working pianos and working washing machines would make sense.
I used to follow a guy. I first found him when I was looking up YouTube videos for Lord of the Rings online. And he was so popular in-game musician that he got invited to join a quartet.
Okay.
And then they expanded out to a real-life band from there.
It's amazing. So I ran with a Norwegian fellowship. That's the word I want, isn't it? But, our main purpose was getting into places of the map that we weren't meant to be in. So, and I got imprisoned by Codemasters who looked after the franchise in the UK when it was paid, for 48 hours for getting outside the boundaries of the map. They would put me in Bree jail, and for 48 real hours I couldn't get out of jail. Because I'd been a naughty seeker in those days, so I wasn't Goblin, I was Seeker Boss. I was a naughty seeker. And then in the future, when they found me trying to get out the boundaries, little messages would pop up. Admin, we're watching you, Seeker. Yeah. I could get onto all the roofs in Bree. I could get...
Oh, I love doing that, yeah.
I could get into the original developers village. I could escape the map in another area. I can't remember where. You had to use a horse to do it. It involved a really scary jump. When they brought out one of the add-ons... No, when you played the game and you didn't get... Like, when you started off and you were low tier and you couldn't get to Agmar until you did the quest line with the witch thing... I could get into that part of Agmar using a glitch to get... There's a certain area that if you stood there and then ran backwards, it glitched you through the wall and you appeared in Agmar. Okay. When they brought out... What was the add-on pack we got where you had to cross that river and go, and the elves took you across? The DLC. Well, whichever DLC it was that they came out where there's a big river, and before the DLC came out, the river had the arrows that used to shoot at you and automatically kill you. To stop people getting into that area before the DLC went live, but the world was there. So
yeah.
I worked out with everyone in the guild that not all of us could be killed if we could get the whole server to rush that river at once. And we arranged to get the whole server on a Saturday morning, an EU server, and we all lined up on the river and everybody charged at once in the same spot. And some of us made it past the bit where everyone was meant to get killed and made it into the DLC a week before it came officially out.
I heard about that. You're
yeah,
naughty.
That was me. Which is why they put me in prison a lot.
Yeah, now, even in this game, I have a bad habit of...
Of exploring.
Yeah. I heard an extra audio.
Okay.
There were extra twigs snapping in my left ear.
Knowing our systems, it was probably from half an hour ago. Base down there. Triangle on the garage.
Very good eye.
Wasn't there a couple of days ago.
Triangle is interesting.
It does sort of make sense for base building plus. As long as they're not both doors. But one's a window, so it might be an interesting, if they haven't code locked it, might be an interesting raid. We're running past the radar because there was no zombies at the radar.
Sound. Yeah, good.
And there's no point going there, we'll just fill with loot and have to go home.
You put the yellow marker not far from the last hunting stand on the left edge.
Yeah.
And my old friend, that baldy guy, who was our admin when I first started.
Yeah.
That's where he built a huge base, and no one ever found him.
Huh.
Because no one would push that far. I think back then it wasn't shown on iSurvive.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to do some streams of me building the Livonia map, but actually I'm not. I want it to be a surprise for everyone apart from our media team. So one member of the Discord has asked permission to produce professional videos on, or do YouTube videos but with pre-recorded and edited on the server. Of course they don't need permission, but they ask permission, so I've granted it. But I'm going to give them access to, like, the files so they can record stuff in DayZ editor.
Fun.
So they can make some really nice videos and overflights and things like that. So they'll sort of know more about the server, but they'll still be able to play it because they're not going to know where things spawn. They'll just know what's coming, which everyone else will know within a couple of days of running around it. Yeah? But they're going to produce some videos for me, so it's worth it. Anything that helps push the server. I mean, it would be nice to have 25 players on there on a regular basis, wouldn't it? It would certainly make it a bit more punchy. I wouldn't be surprised if we find bases up here. Especially if they've made beds so they can spawn at base.
Right.
I mean, it is only 10 planks, a box of nails, and 10 tarps, sort of
Nice
thing.
pond up here to go fishing at. I've camped by it before.
Yeah. And then you got pissy to loot every day. As long as you make a bed, you're sorted, aren't you? So if you die, you can just spawn at your bed.
Yeah. On an old survival server, I camped by that pond and had... Ooh!
Pushing him. Switching to sniper. Fuck the zombies. Let's go for a player kill. I'm going to take cover and just move our RV. So that's the factory. So that's where everyone's going to get good gunpowder. There we go. So that's where they might be. Getting ready to raid.
Radar's at your 3 o'clock overlooking us.
Coming in crouched. Ah, fucking, I'm going to push that. Only from a sniper point of view that I'm going for. As Cookie would say, you only learn PvP by pushing PvP. Going in crouch now, mate. This isn't about machine gunning people with a 5.45. It's about trying to do headshots with a 7.62. Yeah. You alright, Chuckles?
Yeah. Circling back around towards you now.
No fucking cover up here.
Somebody's talking about a Barrett guy in the chat. Trying not to skyline myself.
I'm crawling forward. Yes. Some 50 cows being fired, isn't there?
You okay?
Yep.
All right, we're by the ball.
Could have done with a ghillie for this.
I hate that the eye slits in the sandbags are never the right height.
The RV is where everyone goes to get high tier gear if they've got the key card.
Okay. I'm northwest of you, by the way.
Okay. There's a sniper out here somewhere on our right.
Yeah, I see your icon moving through my field of view.
You in good cover?
Mm. To my right, I'm in good cover. Open on my left.
Okay. Fuck me, that's a big bang.
Woof. All right.
Yep. Come on, somebody, walk into my field of view. I think the barracks to my front has a team in it. Facing the other way.
All right, I'm moving back up to where I was because I had a view in the windows.
Yeah. Fuck me, there's a hacked crate at Tissy Fire Station. So I'm going to move the RV onto that. There's a hacked crate going down there. That's where the firefight's over, the hacked crate. Yeah?
You're by that camo container?
Am I? I'm currently crawling. Trying to get eyes on someone with height. What the fuck? Something's flying over. Ali. So tempting. That was me. Moving. I fired. But you have to shoot at helis, don't you? It's a law. Because you might get a lucky shot and put the fucker out the sky. Yeah?
Ooh,
Killed a zombie.
That's towards you. Okay.
I've got no time to hit him with a knife now. Yeah?
Yeah.
That heli down?
No, it just flew away. Dang.
Flanking round. Gonna come behind you. and push down the other
Yeah,
side.
See how exposed I am on the left when you get here, yeah.
I'm coming in from a different angle now onto the packed crate. I wonder. I've had a mad goblin thought. And I get on top of one of the buildings. Hi, John. We're in the middle of playing Sniper Wars.
The highest thing, in my view, is those triple silos.
Yeah.
But you're exposed on the catwalk. Forget that.
Agreed. But it's trying to
Now,
see.
towards where you put the yellow marker, there's the big round silos. Don't see where the ladder's at. Oh.
Other side, it's not a ladder, it's a climb up and it's right where the enemy is.
Yeah, never mind. Oh shit, that's you. I'm looking at your butt.
At least we got rid of the fucking helicopter. Because it could have been spotting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the other server where that was forbidden.
Yeah, this is a real world. Yeah. If you've got a team in here and you've got a heli up, you would spot, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, they were saying one of these guys' armor tanked it. Whoever Van Beethoven is.
Yeah. And he's solo. Well fucking played. It's a hard server to play. It's not a hard server to play solo. It's a hard server to push this sort of shit in without Cookie, isn't it?
True.
But we've got to learn to do it. We just want the M300. I bet you fucking do.
See a stash by the tents way over to the left where you'd
Yeah.
flanked around. Where you killed that infected.
Got a shot on an infected.
Oh. Yeah.
Is
So
he
tense.
triggered?
My hands are turning cold.
You right?
Yeah, just grumbling aloud. I'm sorry.
Okay. Right in fucking Tissy. We could do with getting around on the left side more. This is just down from the helipad, so we could do with bugging out towards where Dr. Cookie Monster is and coming from that angle. I reckon people are up the heli towers sniping.
So towards your yellow marker in the background, peeking out of the trees, is the top of a camo tower.
Yeah, seen.
Yeah, I want to get around that.
Okay, so it's going to get dark in about 15 minutes. If that, 10 minutes.
We're at a disadvantage. We didn't bring NVGs.
Nah, they're at the disadvantage because we're here. With our tier 1 fucking armour on and shit rifles. Yeah? But they'll never suspect 2 people that aren't very good at PvP would be doing this, would they?
Do we have an M249?
At camp? No.
Do we want a magazine for it?
We've got the mag for it. Bring another one. It's a lot of 5.56 inside them. Alright, that zombie's triggered. I've got a triggered zombie between me and the objective, about 100 meters from me. Triggered and searching. So he could be searching for me, but he's not properly searching, so he's searching for someone else, I think. Thanks, John. It's not about making Cookie proud, it's about the fact that Cookie's going to be gone soon for 6 months. And Chuckles and I need to learn to do this if we're going to survive on a server like this. Because we need batteries to keep the base alive. And Tissy's the best place to get the fucking shit that we need. Now, will that work? That might work. That will work. Use that container to get high.
Is that you?
Yes.
You're not close enough for me to hear you, though, are you?
63 meters 50 it should be.
Nope, someone's near me. There's someone around here. They're to my right. They're on the other side of the dome. I'm down. I'm out. I'm KO. I'm on the ramp going up the ball.
Yeah. Waiting for him to push you.
Did we trade?
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. You traded. You got him.
I'm dead. Someone else just got me quietly. I didn't see it. Hear it. They must have shot me through the, they came around the far side. They shot me through the ladder.
I'm lagging. Flanking. You traded. You knocked him. You might have killed him. You might have killed him. Thanks, John. Or it might have been me that finished him off. We won't know till I hit question mark and see. I'm flanking round. Actually, I'm probably pushing for base because I've got to log out in 8 minutes, mate. Fuck that, I'm going to get involved. I don't think it was his friend. He's just put rounds into both your bodies, I think. You alright, Chuckles?
Yeah, Electro.
Good choice. We need the fucking shit. No. Making sure people are dead. It's not that sort of server, John. They wouldn't ruin gear on purpose. You never get back the body on this server anyway. It's more about making sure
Hell no.
people are dead. You can't take a risk, which is why when you knock someone, you put more rounds into them. Which is a fucking risk. There's somebody out here with a 50 cal.
Wife is up from her nap.
Okay, mate. Are you logging?
No, not yet.
I will be in about 20 minutes. Or when it gets dark, I'll run home and then log out once I'm clear of camp.
Yeah.
You're infected in the radio. Get my last infected kill. Right, I've I've got the infected quest done.
Right on. I got my first blood kill.
Oh, you got the kill then. Well done, mate. Well fucking done.
And I found a 110 slot backpack.
That's even better. Now, well done for you get a code lock off that, I think, your first blood kill. Which we can stick on a weapon rack. And I'm glad you've made a kill on here. It proves to you that you can do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, he was probably cussed.
Zombie. Underneath the heli platforms. Back to crawling again, Chuckles.
Well, if the third party was Mr. Barrett, crawling's the right idea.
Yeah. Mr. Barrett's here. And Mr. 338's are here. And I've just got a 527. Get armor. Tier 1 armor. Tier 1 helmet. No cookie to support me. Hoping for an opportune kill. Right, I'm going home before it gets dark. But well done for your kill. Really, really well done. It's about to get dark, and if they've all got MVGs, I'm at such a disadvantage. Yeah? And I should have brought out the Delta 9 for that. I think Cookie won't believe it when I say that that the two of us pushed an event in Tissy and you made a kill. Right, after my chat, I'm going to push till it gets dark, or I'm dead. And then I'll log the evening. I will be on tomorrow night. Because this Gamma doesn't work on this server. Only MVGs work. It's too dark for Gamma to work. I'm at the Toxic soon. Right, guys, thank you for watching. Massively appreciated your being here. We got up to 12 viewers at one point, which is awesome. It's been a good little run of what we've been on, 3 hours just under. I will be back tomorrow night when we shall continue. Cookie should be on tomorrow, depending on how work pans out. Other than that, I will see you guys on Thursday, if not tomorrow. As I said, thank you for watching, guys.